The Ms Quita Gurl Show is filmed in front of a live AI studio audience, available on all major streaming platforms.
I'm finally here in Chicago. That skyline is everything I imagined and more. Big, beautiful buildings, the energy, the possibilities are endless. Who would have ever thought me, Quita Lewis, would be driving down Lakeshore Drive, feeling that buzz of a fresh start? And there it is, my new home, M and G Towers. Seeing it up close? Man, that's the dream. This place is going to be my launch pad. New city, new vibes, new me. Stepping out into these city streets with the golden light bouncing off the glass towers, I feel that electric buzz of new beginnings. Every corner has a promise, with new faces to meet and fresh challenges to conquer. I can't help but smile, eyes sparkling with ambition and a little mischief. This city's about to see what happens when Ms Quita Gurl shows up. Time to turn dreams into reality and shake things up a little. Only Erica would have a full welcome sign waiting for me. Hello, beautiful people. My name is Quita Lewis, but you might hear my best friend Erica call me Ms Quita Gurl. Yeah, that's a long and kinda embarrassing story. I'm originally from New York and I just recently moved here to Chicago for my job. Currently, I'm employed with M&G Artificial Intelligence Industry as a director of new product development. I'm really excited to finally meet all of you in person and put faces to the names.
Oh, so you're the famous Quita. I've heard you're the new queen around here. Well, I'm hoping the new queen might just let me join the PART. Why, maybe even let me sit in her court. Anyway, it's nice to finally meet you, I guess. Who knows? Maybe we'll even become besties.
I'm Greg. Just joking. My name is actually Gregory. I'm your neighborhood amateur comedian, and I run that little McLaren automotive shop off Randolph. Erica mentioned you'd be joining us on the rooftop for the party tonight. Good choice. Between the cars and my jokes, you're in for a good time. Just don't expect me to fix your ride unless you laugh at my punchlines.
Yo, Quita, those kicks you got on are straight fire, and your boy Reese just stepped in. I manage high-end social media talent, so I know style when I see it. Gregory, chill with the flexing. No need to show off when the queen's in the room, you feel me? It's seriously dope finally meeting you. I've heard all the hype, and now I'm here to see if you live up to it. Let's make this moment legendary.
Hey. Caleb here, and I swear I meant to be on time, but Mr. Vassar decided to take a little lobby tour, and now he's nowhere to be found. If you see a sneaky dachshund causing some mischief, that's probably him. Oh, and by the way, I run the elite card trading shop right here in the building. Stop by and say what's up.
Looks like our elevator just arrived to take us to the rooftop. Did anyone see where Becky went? Well, everyone seemed chill enough except Becky. Girls got queen of the castle vibes, kind of spoiled and protective of her turf. But hey, I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. Gregory? He's loaded with dad jokes like, I wasn't ready for that much cringe, but I'm betting he's a pretty cool dude. Plus, he might let me test drive one of those fancy cars he's always bragging about. Reese? Oh, he's got style for days. The fashion game is on point, and I'm low-key excited to steal some tips from him. Caleb, though, did the dude lose his dog? I mean, how do you lose a dog named Mr. Vassar? That's some next-level goofiness. But I'm betting he's a total sweetheart once you crack that goofy exterior.
What was your first impression of Ms Quita Gurl?
To be honest, I wasn't overly impressed and was trying to figure out the height. I mean, don't get me wrong. She's a beautiful girl with gorgeous curls. I wish I could get curls like that. But anyways, she's okay, I suppose. But nothing to brag about. Like, why? Maybe she's just good at working the elevator doors.
What was your first impression of Ms Quita Gurl?
Wow. That's one beautiful and intelligent woman. I was very impressed with her, and she was giving off good energy. No wonder she and Erica clicked. My mission now? Keep her laughing with these killer dad jokes I've got stashed. Gotta be honest, the ladies never resist my charm, especially when I'm on my joke game.
What was your first impression of Ms Quita Gurl?
She was fly. Can't say I have any complaints about her after the first meeting. Her style was on point. She's owning the room like a boss, and she maintained great eye contact. Confidence like that? Yeah, that's my kind of energy.
What was your first impression of Ms Quita Gurl?
Have you seen Mr. Vassar? I'm seriously starting to worry. That little rascal keeps disappearing, probably swiped some treats from my store and is off hiding to chow down.
That's not exactly what I asked. So, what did you think when you first met Quita?
Oh, Quita. Yeah, she seems solid. But hey, sorry, I gotta bounce and find Mr. Vassar before he eats the whole building?
Hey, girlfriend, how have you been doing? Can you believe the rooftop party tonight? It's gonna be lit. And I'm so hyped your bestie, Ms Quita Gurl, is finally here. From what you have said about her so far, she's the real deal, and I can't wait to see what she brings to the Chicago scene. Are you excited or what?
I've been doing great, Melinda. You know, it's been too long, and honestly, I'm so happy Quita's finally here too. Chicago's ready for her energy, and so am I. Tonight's gonna be all kinds of fun, especially with us all together again. And I guess we can be nice and invite Becky to the festivities. Let's make this party unforgettable.
Hola ladies. Roberto, Jurdance Flor Princess Justeraim.
That man made me have a hot flash. Now I got to put on my good hair for that sexy Roberto.
Roberto is so silly and fine. Oof.
Man, what can I say? The ladies love me. It's my natural Brazilian charm that makes them go crazy when they see me. Hey, he will be after me, too.
Moving to Chicago has been a new chapter full of surprises. Becky's fire, Gregory's jokes, Reese's style, Caleb's charm, Melinda's grace, Erica's loyalty, Roberto's vibe, and little Mr. Vassar, the cutest troublemaker. I'm just getting started, and trust me, the best is yet to come. Stick around, episode 2 is gonna be unforgettable.
The Ms Quita Gurl Show is filmed in front of a live AI studio audience, available on all major streaming platforms.
Hi, my name is Roaster Ryan. Welcome to Art, Coffee, and Tea. What would you like today?
Yes. Hi. I'd like a venti half-calf soy latte, extra hot, but with just a smidge of froth, no wait. Make that extra froth stir in 3 pumps of sugar-free vanilla, 2 pumps of white mocha, a drizzle of salted caramel on top and around the rim, whipped cream on only one side, dusted with cinnamon, and edible rose gold glitter, poured into a limited edition reusable mermaid tumbler with a rose gold stainless steel straw. Oh, and could you please handwrite my name in cursive on the cup? Thanks.
Welcome to Art, Coffee, and Tea. I'm Ryan. What can I brew up for you?
Good morning. I'd like a grande latte with almond milk, steamed to medium heat, 1 pump of lavender syrup, finished with a light dusting of cinnamon, please.
Order ready for Becky, excluding the mermaid cup and stainless steel straw.
I can't believe your establishment doesn't have mermaid cups and stainless steel straws. Up to you.
Order ready for Melinda.
Ah, that is so cute and sweet. Thank you, Roaster Ryan.
What was it like serving Becky and Melinda back-to-back orders this morning? Well, serving Becky was like running an obstacle course. She bounced in full steam, rattled off a 10-step order faster than I could write it down, then shot me that do-better side-eye when I forgot the rose gold glitter on her whip. But then Melinda walked up, all calm and composed, and asked for lavender syrup as if she were adding a finishing touch to a work of art. She smiled that "you nailed it" glance when I set her cup down. I won't lie, I'm still feeling butterflies. I never thought latte foam could make my heart race, but Melinda, you changed the game. How were the festivities last night?
Oh my goodness, Erica outdid herself. She turned my welcome into the social event of the season, complete with string lights, that killer rooftop view, and a playlist that had Reese showing off his moonwalk. I was so grateful I almost cried into my cocktail, which, by the way, was next level. And speaking of big moments, I finally told Erica I want her to come work with me at my new company. She's been my ride or die forever, so why not make it official?
Your best friend has finally made it to Chicago. You both seemed so excited last night at the rooftop party. What were you two so giggly about?
Yes, it was so great to have Ms Quita Gurl here finally, honey. Yes! I missed my girl. The party was so amazing and everyone showed up, including Becky. Quita was thrilled to share with me that she was officially offering me the opportunity to join her as her new assistant. I was freaking floored. Like, girl, are you kidding me? Of course! These corporate snobs ain't ready for Ms. Erica or Ms. Quita Gurl.
I think last night at the rooftop was your first official time meeting Quita. How did that go?
Oh, she is absolutely amazing. We got to gossiping about all of the latest building news and some of her wild adventures in New York with Erica. Erica, girl, you didn't tell me some of that? Bloop, bloop. Well, I'm here for it, and I can't wait to get a chance to party with Quita again. She did mention that she was looking for some additional furniture for her new apartment, and I told her I knew a guy she should see about getting the most high-end furniture at a good deal. In fact, you just reminded me that I need to call him now. Can I go? Oh, child, of course we're done. Bye.
We saw you and Roberto grabbing a lot of alone time at the party. Are there some romantic sparks there?
Mr. Producer Guy, you're very nosy. But to answer your question, it's obvious Roberto is into me. Like, who would not be into me? But he was staring at Ms. Quita Gurl a lot, so I suppose she's my new competition for his attention. What a wonderful way to start a new bestie relationship.
There seemed to have been some romantic sparks between you and Becky at last night's rooftop party. Is there anything you'd like to share with us?
Oh my man, Becky is gorgeous. No question, but if he tried to flirt that hard with everybody, we'd still be there dancing at some breeze. I'm just Roberto, spreading love like confetti. Yesterday he told everyone you're amazing more times than he can count, and Becky heard Becky, you're the one when Lily was on a one-man mission to hype up the whole crew. Trust me, my charm is a free-for-all, no RSVP required. So sorry if she got it twisted, but next time I bring a sign that says Roberto's Universal Complements hat learned so nobody misses the fine print.
Oops, it looks like we're experiencing a technical difficulty with the electronic translators. Wait 1 minute, we are going to have to offer the audience and viewers a quick translation of what you just said. How was the party?
It was legit. Got a chance to spend some quality time with Quita, and man, I saw an opening and took my shot. Let's just say I have a big surprise for her later today.
Surprise? Do you want to share with us?
Nope. It's a surprise. You have to stick around to find out.
What are your thoughts about the party you guys had last night in honor of Quita's arrival?
Man, that party was something else, you know? My Jordans are still healing from Roberto's Samba challenge, and I'm pretty sure Vassar had to pull me out of a dance circle before I face-planted on the minibar. Becky was ready to wave a white flag instead of pass me another cocktail, and Melinda nearly brokered peace talks between my two left feet and the DJ's bass drops. All in all, Quita got the welcome she deserves. Just next time, somebody remind me to stretch first.
We see that you finally found Mr. Vassar at the rooftop party last night.
Oh, yeah, there he was, tucked into a corner like he owned the place, munching on leftover mini eclairs and giving everyone that I'm adorable. You know it, look. I tried to get him to join the dance floor, but he just stared at me, tilted his head, and whispered, Where's my table? So I built him a mini fort out of empty pastry boxes, and he camped there all night, paws covered in powdered sugar, grinning like he'd won the lottery. Best part of the party, hands down.
You know Mr. Vassar is a dog and can't speak, right?
Of course I know he's a dog. I'm not that crazy, but I am an animal psychic, remember? I tuned into his chewy cookie vibes and heard him loud and clear. He was thinking, let's eat more treats and boss everyone around like I own the penthouse. I even picked up on his secret plan to stash mini eclairs under the couch cushions for midnight snacking. Trust me, when you can read a Dachshund's mind, every party becomes top-tier entertainment.
I heard you had a good time last night, and you enjoy treats. Gregory, we heard you had a big surprise for Quita this morning. How'd it go?
Oh, it went exactly as planned. I rolled up in a McLaren, handed her the keys, and watched her face light up. Dad jokes included free of charge like, why did the McLaren blush? It saw all my curves. But hey, anything to break the ice. She loved it, and I think I just might get another shot at winning her over.
Quita, test driving a supercar, what was that like?
Honestly, I was nervous until I felt that engine hum. Gregory's surprise was over the top, in the best way, and the wind in my hair on Lakeshore Drive felt like pure freedom. I'm still smiling. And yes, I totally forgive his dad jokes, for now.
Becky, witnessing Quita's McLaren moment. Any thoughts?
Oh, Mr. Producer Guy, you know I live for glamour, but a McLaren? That's next level. I'll be honest, I felt a twinge of why not me? But seeing her that happy, I couldn't hate. Plus, I've got 2 weeks to snag a test spin of my own. Game on. Ms Quita Gurl isn't the only hot one in the building. For God's sake, I am Becky. Oh!
Erica, you witnessed the whole thing. Your take?
Chilled! I live for these type of moments in life. Watching Quita's eyes light up as she hugged Gregory after stepping out of that car, priceless. He stepped up, she said yes, and we all got to cheer. In my opinion, this seemed like a beautiful start to a new family. Now, who's ready for brunch?
Today was nothing short of epic. Ryan's lattes hit like art. Becky threw glitter shade everywhere. Melinda's couture pep talks made me feel like royalty. Erica cheered like it was her own victory. Roberto floated compliments around the room. Reese is still nursing his dance floor scars. Gregory blew me away with McLaren horsepower. And Caleb, with Vassar by his side, pulled off a treat heist that felt straight out of a Mission Impossible movie. Buckle up. Episode 3 is going to be even wilder. The Ms Quita Gurl Show is filmed in front of a live AI studio audience, available on all major streaming platforms.
Good morning, Roaster Ryan. May I get a
grand latte with almond milk, steamed to medium heat, 1 pump of lavender syrup, finished with a light dusting of cinnamon. Did I get that right?
Wow! Yes, you did. A man who can remember my order after a single interaction is truly impressive.
Your latte order was like a work of art to me, and making it was soothing to my soul, so remembering it was like muscle memory.
Oh, that was cute. I'm going to give you extra points for your prompt and uncanny service. And I see that you obviously work out more than just your mind.
Order ready for Melinda.
Damn! This is so delicious. You really gave me a boost for my morning meeting with these yahoos at work. Thanks again, Roaster Ryan.
Hi, my name is Roaster Ryan. Welcome to Art, Coffee, and Tea. What would you like today?
Don't you remember my order? I was here just yesterday morning and placed a very simple order. It's not that hard.
I apologize, but I don't remember your order specifically, but what can I get for you today?
Well, I have a new guy who's really into me, and he would normally be placing my order, but I'm assuming you wouldn't remember him either. Well, anyway, he's from Brazil or something, and he has a very strong accent, so you need to pay attention when he's giving you my order.
I don't recall a gentleman placing a pre-order, but what's your name again?
Up to you. It's Becky.
Sorry, Becky, but I don't see any pre-orders for you in my system.
Well, he didn't place the order today, Mr. Coffee Guy. I was just giving you a friendly heads up that he will probably be placing my orders in the future. You know, most guys are into me. I wouldn't be surprised if you were interested in me. It's just a natural curse of beauty, I suppose.
Oh, okay. That sounds great. So, what can I get for you today to help keep your positive energy flowing?
Annoying. Well, I suppose I can give you my order again. But Mr. Coffee Guy, please remember it this time. I'd like a venti half-calf soy latte, extra hot, but with just a smidge of froth. No wait. Make that extra froth stir in 3 pumps of sugar-free vanilla, 2 pumps of white mocha, a drizzle of salted caramel on top and around the rim. Whipped cream on only one side, dusted with cinnamon and an edible rose gold glitter. Poured into a limited edition reusable mermaid tumbler with a rose gold stainless steel straw. Oh, and could you please handwrite my name in cursive on the cup?
I will get that order started for you right away, but we don't have...
Oh yeah, I forgot your establishment doesn't have the mermaid tumbler or stainless steel straws. You need to do better, Mr. Coffee Dude.
Order ready for Becky.
I suppose this will have to do since you made me wait. And I had to repeat my order. Perhaps I'll see you tomorrow, Mr. Coffee, but we'll see how I feel in the morning. Waiting in line is for the average people, and I am Becky, the it girl, so I don't have to wait in lines.
Looking forward to it. Perhaps tomorrow, your gentleman friend will place your order ahead of time, and you won't have to wait in line.
Welcome to the 63 Fitness Club. My name is Luigi. Would you like to check in now?
Hola, my man. My name is Roberto, and I heard about the new gym opening in the building, and me and my friends wanted to come up and check it out.
That's great! And it's nice to meet you, Roberto. This new fitness space is equipped with the latest technology, powered by the artificial intelligence of M&G. We offer full AI-driven powerlifting equipment, aerobics rooms, bodywork and skincare services at the spa, eucalyptus steam rooms, indoor and rooftop lap pools, a private Pilates studio, and a heated yoga studio.
That sounds amazing. How much is the membership?
Since you're a resident of the M&G residence, your membership fees are already included in your monthly payments.
That's amazing. Moving to this residence was indeed a good decision for me.
As soon as your friends arrive, you can begin your private tour. Or you can start the tour by yourself.
It will wait until my friends all get here. Oh, batido había cuestión. There is a little guy named Mr. Bazaar. Esa small, tiny hot dog. Are your facilities pet friendly?
Absolutely! We welcome all pets in the facilities with their parent owners. We have a special area where they can relax and unwind while their parents get a workout in. The facility is equipped with auto clean bots, which automatically handle any minor accidents that may occur. And, of course, we offer a full range of treats for our furry little friends.
Ms Quita Gurl, look! They got the latest hologram technology from M&G.
How was the tour?
It was amazing. And we are all impressed with what you have created in this space. A few of us will be back later this afternoon for a quick workout.
From the looks of it, the gym tour went well?
Hola. Yes, it was a very nice gym, and there were some amazing and athletic people in their training.
Can we expect you and Becky to be working out together?
Bueno, mi amigo, entrenaré con cualquiera que esté interesado en entrenar conmigo. Jejejeje.
First thoughts on the new 63 Fitness Center?
I felt like a superhero in training. AI equipment catching every wobble. The steam room feeling like a spa on steroids. But the real jackpot? Dragging my partner in crime Gregory here next week. He'll think spin class is a racetrack. Pedal to the metal every time. Can't wait to see him sweat and tell all the details about his surprise with Quita.
You're the legendary deal maker of the building. Did the new fitness center get your stamp of approval?
Absolutely, it checks every box on my checklist. I even got them to upgrade the towel service to plush, monogrammed Egyptian cotton. Consider this deal sealed with a sweatband. And can I just say Roaster Ryan's latte art is so smooth, and his smile is so disarming, I might trade a set of squats for a cup of his espresso any morning.
Wow, that was some statement to make about Roaster Ryan. It must have been one hell of a cup of latte. But I have another question for you. Were you able to help Quita with her new furniture?
Naturally, I fast-tracked those velvet-lined chaise lounges for next-day delivery, and you can practically hear the delivery truck pulling up right now. Timing's everything, darling.
what were your impressions of Luigi and his new gym in the building?
Oh, honey, Luigi got that sleek Latin or Afro-Latin charm. He's definitely not my Aristotle from my old New York studio in the looks department, but he's easy on the eyes. I mean, I almost forgot my squats watching him demo the leg press. He's proof that cardio isn't the only thing getting hearts racing here. But that man is fine.
Oh, so you went back to the fitness center after the group tour and demo?
Stay out of grown folks' business!
Any thoughts about you and Roberto and the fitness center?
Honestly, I would have him begging for water by the time I finished my first set, and he would still be trying to figure out how to turn on the treadmill. I have always been that girl.
Roberto looks like he might know his way around the gym.
No man can focus when they are in my presence.
Sounds like you stole the show.
Steal the show? Please, I'll turn his warm-up into a warm-down.
Will you help him up?
I'll help him up right after I finish my cool-down routine, if you know what I mean.
Wow, that's some confidence.
It's simple, Mr. Producer Guy. When you know, you know.
Caleb, did you manage to pull that favor with Marcus McCormick? I'm literally on the edge here.
You bet. He just emailed over an exclusive early cut of Neo Mercy Clan still locked in his online editing suite vault.
Straight from Hollywood's vault?
Straight. He owed me a big favor because I was able to secure an ancient piece of Egyptian art from the Egyptian government from this silly tariff war we have going on right now in our country.
Gregory is going to lose it. He'll think we hijacked a studio premiere.
Exactly. Once the gang's in their seats, we drop the lights, cue the surround, and roll film.
And our secret signal?
Popcorn's hot.
Wing Commander Zevri, surely we can find a path forward that does not require a fleet-wide engagement?
Zevri, eyes narrowing, voice steel cold.
Nelcori have already chosen theirs. I assume you're here to plead their case?
I come only to facilitate balance, my friend. Between us, I suspect neither side wishes to pay its true price.
A feed of Ovari freighters, hanging lifelessly in the blockade, flickers before them.
I don't recall your ships being among the ones trapped in this mess.
I navigate war, so others may avoid it.
Then you have failed. The Nelcori will not retreat. Zevri, tell your industry lords to cease their contamination, and this ends now.
You don't dictate terms to Ovarian, Bernashi. You don't get to cripple an entire civilization's industry over your paranoia.
Then explain the toxins we are breathing in our warp lanes. Explain why our moss fields are decaying under storms that once nourished them. Tell me how this is anything but industrial warfare, Zevri.
Bernashi, quietly more solemn.
Your silence speaks louder than your denial.
I will present it to my superiors.
I'm honestly blown away, never expected a private premiere like this. Quita, you and Caleb just set the bar impossibly high for every surprise from here on out. I feel like I've seen the future of cinema tonight.
Seeing Gregory's face light up made every bit of scheming worth it. I knew this early cut would knock his socks off, and it did. Huge thanks to Caleb for making me look like a Hollywood insider.
Pulling this off was like winning the lottery and then getting a golden ticket on top. I've never felt cooler than handing that drive case over. Mission accomplished, and the applause says it all. Now, where did Mr. Vassar go to now?
That surprise was next level epic. I almost cheered louder than everyone else. I swear you could hear the sparks flying between Quita and Gregory in here. Best movie night ever.
The film was fine, I guess. But seriously, how did I not get approached for a part? I've got charm, I've got style, and I can work an alien spaceship scene like nobody's business.
I'm not usually a big sci-fi fan, but the writing, visuals, and effects had me hooked from frame one. And witnessing Quita and Caleb lock this down? That deal-making prowess deserves its own sequel. And for the record, I didn't know we had a private movie theater in the building. Maybe next time, I will invite Roaster Ryan for a one-on-one private viewing.
Ese estreno anticipado me dejó alucinado. Nunca pensé que tendría un adelanto privado de Hollywood desde mi edificio. Muchísimas gracias a Quita y Caleb por hacerme sentir como una celebridad en la alfombra roja con esa proyección privada del programa esta noche.
I was on the edge of my seat. Never thought I'd be fangirling over an alien uprising. Plus, listening to Quita's master plan unfold made me feel like I was part of the VIP crew. That was definitely a night to remember, and one for the history books. Now, child, it's time for bed. Ms. Quita Gurl and I have to get our beauty rest, so that we can be fresh on our first day of work in the morning.
Well, that's a wrap on episode 3 of The Heights. From Melinda's caffeine-fueled morning drama at Art, Coffee, and Tea to Becky's Diva Workout Showdown and Luigi's grand debut on the 63rd floor fitness floor, we've leveled up in every way, literally and figuratively. And let's not forget our blockbuster surprise, an unreleased cut of Neo Mercy Clan straight from Marcus McCormick's vault, just for us. Tonight wasn't just movie night, it was proof that great friends, a little Hollywood magic, and one well-timed favor can turn an ordinary evening into something extraordinary. Here's to more speed racing treadmills, latte art love affairs, and next-level surprises. See you in episode 4, where Erica and I tackle our first day at the new job. The Ms Quita Gurl Show is filmed in front of a live AI studio audience, available on all major streaming platforms. I am so thrilled about our new job at M&G. It's going to be an epic adventure. Can you believe we're finally working together?
God, I know what you're talking about. I can't wait. Did you get your package from M&G? I got mine yesterday morning. Little Vassar had it in his little mouth. It was so cute, girl. I don't know where he got it from, but it was cute, and I love it, honey. I'm excited to start today.
Yes, from my understanding, they're going to send us a company car to pick us up. They do everything like high-class, fancy stuff around here. It is exciting. I can't wait.
Yes, I know. I think we even get an assistant. That is going to be awesome, girl. But I got to tell you a secret, honey. I'm going to be using my white voice when I'm at work, when I'm talking to them.
Your white voice?
Yes, my white voice, aka my professional voice. They don't need to know the real me yet. And when they make me mad, they get to know the real me. And that won't be good for any of them.
But what is your white voice? Can I hear this white voice?
Of course, you can hear my voice. It's very professional. And this is the voice I will be using in the workplace. When I start talking like this in front of people, I'm going to need you not to be acting brand new and just go along with the flow.
Girl, I'm going to be in stitches when you start talking like that, but I can't wait.
Well, it's going to be a blast. I can't wait to get in there and start running things like we know how to run things and bring a whole new meaning to artificial intelligence, boo.
Well, girl, it's getting hot in here, and I'm tired of these yoga poses, so let's get the hell out of here and grab something to eat before we have to get there. Do you know what time we are supposed to be picked up?
I am not 100% sure, but there was something strange in our letter that said, we're getting there really early, but the time was around 9 or 10, and I'm like, they considered that early? Anyway, let's go take a shower and grab something to eat, honey. I think we should stop by Roaster Ryan's new place in the building. Melinda and Becky have really been raving about him, especially Melinda. Becky, on the other hand, has just been bitchy. But she always seems to be upset about something. So who knows what's going on with her?
Well, I'm sure she's not that bad. She could simply just be a really sweet girl and just misunderstood. Time will tell.
If you say so, girl. But personally, I think she is a little day-lulu.
Good morning. Welcome to the 63 Fitness Club. Would you like to sign in this morning?
I guess I can sign in now. I'm here waiting for my friend. You might not know him, but he's a Brazilian guy who speaks both Portuguese and Spanish, so he has a pretty thick accent. We were here the other day for a group tour of the gym, and I assume we'll be working out together today. Hopefully he isn't working out with the new girl, Quita.
Oh yes, you're referencing Roberto? I don't know if he's in the gym today because I just got in myself. Would you like for me to page him?
No, you don't need to page him. He should know I'm here, so if he doesn't come to the lobby in a few minutes, I'll just go in there and look for him.
Well, let me know if you need anything else.
Well, he thinks I'm attractive, so you probably think I am too. Most men find me appealing and want to be with me, and I'm not surprised. It's just the curse of being beautiful.
Okay, if you say so, but let me know if you need anything else.
OMG, I am loving this new work look. When you look your best, you feel your best, and you do your best.
Look good, boss up, own the room, and watch everything fall into place. Or should I be like, slay to fit, move like a queen, and leave them speechless?
Quita and Erica?
Hello, you must be our new assistant, Megan.
Yes, I am. I am here to assist you both in getting settled at the company.
Hello, my name is Erica. Nice to meet you, Megan.
Hi, Erica. It's nice to meet you. Also, are you guys excited for your new day of work?
Yes, very, very excited. We are so thankful that you all sent us a ride. We were going to take a taxi ourselves, but that was so nice of you to send us a car.
Oh, that's part of the company perks because you're a director. Quita, you get access to the company cars, which come and take you anywhere you need to go.
Wow, that's amazing. What a perk to have at the company.
This place is fantastic. I'm so excited to have you both on board. Ready to kick off the tour? Come on with me. And once we're through, I'll introduce you to Vera, our president.
Sounds great and super exciting.
Welcome to our workspace hub. Check out how these L-shaped clusters let teams spread out and collaborate. And over in the next wing, you'll see the new hexagonal pods we're piloting for tighter cross-discipline sprints. Each setup is fine-tuned for the project at hand, so designers, engineers, and data scientists all have their perfect workstation. Now, if you follow me, we'll slip into the fully automated mailroom. Don't be surprised if it's eerily empty. Everything moves by conveyor and scanner in here, with our team orchestrating it all from that control alcove. And just beyond that is the robotics bay, where you can watch assembly arms craft products end to end while our engineers monitor the entire process from the safety of the observation deck.
This is absolutely amazing. I'm very impressed with how everything is situated here. It is very quiet, though, so where are all the people? I know some parts of the building are automated, but where are the employees?
Well, most of the staff was asked not to come in during their normal start time. Vera insisted that the office be empty when you all get here so that you can see the place without the buzzing bodies.
Interesting. Okay.
My favorite part of the office is actually the high-tech lunchroom, where we can order anything we want, and it's all free, provided by the company. It's also where you hear about the latest developments that are happening around the day-to-day operations and all the fun activities that we do.
So this is where all the gossip happens at?
Oh, Megan, you just created yourself a new best friend with Erica.
Erica, you have just earned yourself a lunchroom VIP card for all the latest gossip. Ladies, I am sorry to say that the fun parts of our tour is now at an end. I was given explicit instructions to head over to Vera's lair, I meant office, once the main tour had concluded. She's itching to meet our new director, but be cautious around her. She's not always the most pleasant person to interact with.
Quita and Erica. It's so nice to meet you both. I am Vera M. Alondra, the president of the company. Hopefully you all arrived safely and found this place without any difficulty.
I would say pretty easy, but the limo brought us straight here. I think it was driverless, if I'm correct.
Obviously, Quinta, it was driverless, or, as we like to say in the business, completely autonomous. After all, this is M&G artificial intelligence automation industry, for goodness sake. We have automated cars that run through the entire city of Chicago, and we're looking to branch that deal out to other cities soon. Of course, this was my ideal as the president of the company. I come up with the best innovative and transformative ideas, and I get them implemented.
Okay, that's great to hear and know. I am excited to see how that rolls out. And my name is pronounced Quita.
Oh, no need to be too excited. It's going to go perfectly because, again, I am president, so everything I touch is perfection.
You have a very nice office, Vera.
That's President Vera, and thank you for noticing. As the president of the company, only the best.
Don't be so rude!
Let's step out of the spotlight for a moment. If you'll follow me, I'd love to show you both to your new offices. I think you'll appreciate the view and layout.
Thank you, Megan. We would love to see our new workspaces. Please lead the way.
First stop is Quita's office. Quita, based on the design you submitted, we hope we've included everything you wanted in your new workspace. What do you think?
Wow, this is absolutely amazing. I never expected this. The detail in the layout and design is incredible. You even set up the interface that I requested. I'm just blown away.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun putting this all together. I had to work a couple of late nights, but I think we were able to bring your vision to life.
Quita, this office is amazing. Wow, you really did a good job with the design aesthetics. And Megan, you did an amazing job physically pulling all of this together. You're very talented, and I'm excited to see my office space.
Thanks, Erica. And that's a perfect segue into the next part, which is your office.
Oh, this is me. 100% me. Wow. Quita, you did this for me? How did you even figure out these details?
Yes, I had to deceive you a little to get your insights without revealing the surprise. As you may recall, a few months ago, I asked you random design questions on TikTok and Instagram. That was all a bit of smoke and mirrors. Haha. In reality, I was trying to learn about your design taste so I could plan this big office surprise for you without you catching on.
You are something else. And I had no clue why you were asking me those questions. Well played.
I gathered all the information and sent the schematics to Megan, who handled everything for us.
Yes, I also planned your office, Erica, which was amazing and a lot of fun to put together. I hope you like everything, but if not, please let me know, and I'll be happy to make any changes you'd like.
Don't you dare change a single thing. This is perfect, 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 perfect. I love it. Thank you so much, Megan. You are incredible.
Oh, no. There is a mistake with your title, Erica. Your title is incorrect on the door.
No, that's the correct title. Assistant Director of Artificial Intelligence Product Development.
Oh, I'm sorry, and I apologize. I thought you was an actual assistant, like myself.
No, I'm not her assistant in that form. I'm her Assistant Director of the AI Product Development Team. I hold several advanced degrees in computer science, mechanical engineering, robotics, mathematics, AI, and of course, street smarts, with a flawless minor in fashion.
I sincerely apologize, Erica. I'm truly sorry for my actions. Please forgive me.
There's no need to apologize. It's completely fine. Vera mentioned that she asked the staff not to come in right now. Megan, is there anything special going on today?
No, not really. She likes to show her commanding authority a lot. To be honest, I'm not sure why she asks everyone not to show up until noon today, but she's the president, so I suppose it is what it is.
Vera made a very interesting statement that took me by surprise. It would have been nice to come in and see everyone's fresh faces and see people working naturally. That would have been much more fun for Erica and me. However, I really enjoyed the private tour. It was amazing. These offices are truly remarkable.
Oh, geez, I forgot he'd ended his trip early from Fiji to be here for you guys' arrival today.
Megan, who is he?
That's Jay. Just be cautious around him. He can be quite difficult to deal with. Be careful about what you let him see and hear. He wanted Erica's position, but the CEOs turned him down 15 times. Rumor has it he was informed that he was categorically unqualified for the role. However, because he is one of the CEO's nephews, he feels entitled and believes he should have been granted the position.
He's gonna be interesting, but thank you for the heads up.
Hi there. You two must be the latest addition to the company's new DEI hire, the famous Quita and Erica. I think I got your names correct. And Erica, do you spell that E-R-I-C-A?
Excuse me?
It's Erica with a K.
Oh, very ethnic and exotic.
Yes, our names are pronounced Quita Lewis and Erica Samantha James. We are thrilled to be here and absolutely love our private tour. Megan did an amazing job establishing our offices and setting them up for us. She's truly perfect.
Oh, yes. I had the opportunity to see your offices before your arrival today. As the nephew of the CEO, I have a much larger office than both of yours. Privilege really matters around here. And I am glad Megan finally has a useful purpose around here as a tour guide.
Thanks for sharing, Jay. It's always good to understand the pecking order. As it relates to Megan, she is more than a damn tour guide. Please show her some respect when you're in my presence. And for the hell of it, may I ask, what department do you work in?
I handle a lot of the product sales pitches to some of our top-tier customers. The company trusts me to deliver and knows that I am immensely talented. I once thought about applying for the role of Assistant Director of Product Development, but the company felt my talents would be better suited in more of the business impactful arenas, and I couldn't have agreed more.
Lucky us. You must be the head honcho around here, and I can already tell we must walk on eggshells in your presence. However, please note that won't be happening. And I will say this only once to you, Mr. J. Get in my way, and I will steamroll you like last week's dirty laundry. Please don't let this corporate persona fool you. I am not the one to be played with.
You're a feisty girl, I see. But remember this. I like to manage things according to my own style.
This was an interesting moment meeting with you, Jay. We look forward to working with you in the future when you're in a better frame of mind after selling one of our newest products. As they say, teamwork makes the dream work.
Thanks, and likewise. See you girls around.
I'm so sorry about him. I can't believe he said DEI. But what was more impressive was how you both stood your ground with him. And thank you guys for taking up for me with that jerk.
Yeah, we have to deal with that in corporate America a lot as women. Honestly, I view it as part of the fun, so it's not a big deal for my girl Erica and me. We know who we are. We are in our positions because of our talents and skill set, and we have nothing to prove to someone like him. Besides, the CEOs themselves are the ones who actively recruited Erica and me.
Unfortunately, as Quita mentioned, she and I are used to people like him in the corporate world. But don't worry, we'll soon show him who the real DEI hire is.
Girl power! You both are my new heroes.
Thank you. We think you're the best also. And Megan, you're now part of the A-team, and we are about to turn this company upside down.
Luigi, what were your thoughts about Becky visiting you today at the gym?
It was intriguing. I wasn't certain whether she and the guy named Roberto were dating, but it seemed strange that she was looking for him, especially since he hadn't mentioned to me or the staff that he was waiting for someone.
Becky, were you able to find Roberto at the gym?
Mr. Producer Guy, you're very nosy, but I did see him working out. I decided not to bother him because he seemed really into his workout, and I didn't want him to think I was desperate for a guy's attention.
Is there something romantic happening with you and Roberto?
I have already explained that I am the it girl, so I let things flow and happen naturally, even if a guy is looking at me.
Quita, today was your first day at work. How was it?
It was absolutely astounding from the start when the limo picked us up at the building. I was not expecting that. It felt like a next-level experience for me. Upon arriving, everything was so modern and futuristic. We also met our new rock star assistant, Megan. Wow, she is such a sweetheart and truly impressive. She walked us around and showed us all the really cool equipment in the office setup. Speaking of offices, ours were next level. The designs were flawless, and Megan did an incredible job implementing my ideas successfully without any issues.
That sounds like an incredible assistant. I need an assistant like that myself. But I have a question. How did Erica like the surprise you organized for her?
She was completely shocked. She loved it, and I am so happy that I was able to pull it off without her knowing. For months on TikTok and Instagram, I had been sending her pictures and images of random design aesthetics, casually asking her opinions. I would say things like, "Hey, what do you think about this?" Or "What about this color?" She would share her expert insights, and I would ask her questions, such as, "From your perspective, what would you do if this were yours?" I just hoped she wouldn't catch on to what I was doing, and thankfully, she didn't. The surprise was epic when she finally got to see it.
I am so happy for her. But let's shift our focus for a moment. I have to ask you, what do you think of the president? I believe her name is Vera.
She's going to be interesting. She was very territorial and constantly reminded us that she was the president and in charge. I felt she made a power move by having everyone come to the office later. It seemed like a waste of time and resources, and there was no real need for it. The private tour was great, though. It would have been nice to see people actually working there instead of just watching the AI bots in action. That would have added a nicer touch. But overall, it was an amazing experience.
What was your first impression of Jay?
To be honest, the guy really is a jerk and the biggest douchebag I've ever met. He was extremely aggressive, much like the president, and he made some racial slurs, referring to us as DEI hires and shitty, disrespectful comments. I don't understand where all that hostility came from. As we told Megan, this is something we are used to dealing with in corporate America, so we weren't entirely surprised. What did surprise us was that neither Erica nor I snatched his damn neck off, even though we were both thinking about it, figuratively speaking, of course. But we recognized that responding aggressively would only reinforce stereotypes, so we managed to maintain our composure in front of the company for the time being. However, we did give him a few choice words to let him know not to play in our face again.
Today was your first day with Quita at work. Tell me about it. How was it?
Child, it was wonderful. Do you know they picked us up in a self-driving car? Who does that? That's freaking awesome. And it wasn't just a regular, a little self-driving car. This was a limo self-driving car, a black limo self-driving car. Like, wow, just marvelous. The campus is so huge that it is almost intimidating in its size. And I think our building is where we met Megan, who, by the way, is our assistant and, by the way, is an absolutely wonderful person. She is the best. Do you hear me? She is the sweetest little lady. I love her like a cute little button. She is fantastic.
What was your first impression of the president, Vera?
Honey, she's going to be a hot-ass mess, and I can already tell you we're going to have to get her together soon. She definitely is arrogant as hell, and she thinks just because she's the president, which she constantly reminded us every chance she got, that we will roll over and kiss her ass. Girl, bye. We're going to do our jobs, and we will respect the title, but she sure in the hell is going to respect us as well. I ain't the one, nor is Ms Quita Gurl. She can fofo if she wants, and honestly, I don't know what's wrong with her, but that's the energy she was giving was very off-putting. I wanted to match her energy back, but I knew I could not do it today. But if she keeps it up, I'm going to match up with the same damn energy she's giving us.
She seems like she was a bit much.
Honey, that's an understatement. She was a whole fucking mess.
Let's change the subject a bit. What did you think of your new office that Quita and Megan did for you?
It was incredible, and I realized that I've been using the word amazing frequently, but I can't seem to think of any other words at the moment. I was so happy. My girl truly surprised me, and it was something I didn't anticipate. I was excited when she offered me the job at the rooftop party. I thought, okay, great. I get to be an assistant director now. Poor Megan, bless her heart, thought I would be assisting her in her role. But no, I am Ms Quita Gurl's right-hand woman. Quita is a visionary, and I'm eager to help her bring her ideas to life. I can already tell we'll encounter a few bumps in the road, but don't you worry. I'm going to get the inside scoop on everyone. That's what I do. Once we know all the major players, we can plan our strategies. Now clap that tea.
What were your first impressions of your colleague named Jay?
Oh, that bastard is a mess. But that's okay. We'll deal with him when necessary. He's obviously jealous, allegedly, that he applied for the position I have and was turned down numerous times. That has nothing to do with me. I don't know him. I didn't even know the position existed. I didn't even know I would be working for the company. But since I'm in that position, I'm going to do the job justice. So his little microaggression doesn't faze me. I shouldn't even say microaggressions because he was really rude. I will meet him with the exact same energy anytime he's ready to rumble. And he had the balls to say we were a DEI hire. Hop, I will show him who's the real DEI hire of the company.
Y'all, today felt like pulling up in a driverless limo only to get schooled by a self-declared perfectionist. You know what I'm saying? Erica's polished white voice had me cracking up. Megan proved she's the MVP of this operation, and Jay, bless his entitled little heart, can keep his oversized office. But through all the smoke and mirrors, we showed them who Quita and Erica really are. No DEI checkboxes needed, just brains, flair, and hustle. So Vera, honey, take notes because we're about to redefine artificial intelligence one fierce idea at a time. To all my ladies out there, when they try to put you in a box, tear that box into confetti and strut right through the pieces. This is Ms Quita Gurl signing off, and trust me, you'll want to be front row when we kick off episode 5. The Ms Quita Gurl Show is filmed in front of a live AI studio audience, available on all major streaming platforms. Good morning, Megan. How was your night?
Oh, good morning, Quita and Erica. My night was great. I had a great time at dinner with some friends, and I got a chance finally to get some sleep.
Good morning, Megan. I'm so happy that you had an awesome night and had the chance to spend some quality time with a friend. Trust me, I know the feeling.
It is so refreshing to have two bosses who really care and ask genuine questions about me, what I'm doing, and my life. That's never happened before.
Well, you obviously haven't had good bosses before, because that's just common decency. Your assistants are like your extension. You need them to be there for you. They pick up all the things that you don't see and handle all the stuff that you don't know about. We will always greet you and treat you as our equal, not as someone beneath us.
Absolutely. I agree with Erica 1000%. You are now part of our family. We will always respect you and treat you with kindness and respect. And we will have your back whenever you need us to. Whether it's professional or personal, we've got you covered.
Oh, wow, that's really wonderful. Thank you so much. You two are truly amazing. And I hate to interrupt this moment, but we do have a packed schedule today. Would you like to go over your calendar together?
That would be great. Let's step into my office and have a chat.
If no one objects, would you mind if we talked in my office? I didn't get around to unpacking my boxes yesterday, and honestly, I think better when I'm moving. Multitasking just feels efficient.
Absolutely, no problem. We can head to your office.
Today's schedule includes a few important meetings. Quita, the company president, Vera, has scheduled an 8:30 a.m. meeting with you to discuss the weekly AI Frontier Focus discussion. Following that, a discussion and presentation will take place at 1 p.m. Additionally, you have your regular staff development and product development sessions. You will be free at 3 p.m. Also, someone named Becky called and mentioned that she is your best friend and would like to stop by.
Best friend? She's just our neighbor in the building. How did she even get our number? That's so strange. I really don't understand her at all. Megan, did she say what she wanted?
No, she just said she's gonna swing by.
Do we have to let her in? I mean, I know it's kind of rude not to, but do we really have to?
We should definitely let her in so she can be part of our little family. She's not that bad, just a bit quirky, perhaps. But on a more serious note, I do have a question, Megan. What is the weekly AI Frontier Focus discussion about?
Typically, in those discussions, we focus on new artificial intelligence products that we want to develop for the company. It's similar to a pitch session where we present our ideas, everyone shares their thoughts, and then we decide which ideas will be selected. Usually, Vera is the one who makes the final choice, and she tends to favor ideas from individuals at higher levels, like you, Quita. The rest of us sometimes feel overlooked, as it seems she doesn't value our ideas as much.
Interesting. Well, is there any more information about the format? What do we need to prepare? Will it just be ideals, or do we need something more formal?
It's actually quite formal. There is a comprehensive process that goes into creating the ideal pitch before presenting it. The templates and objectives should have been included in the welcome package you received.
I reviewed that package thoroughly. I don't remember seeing anything about a weekly innovation meeting. Erica?
Yeah, I don't know either. I reviewed and completed all the necessary paperwork, obtained our ID cards, and received maps of the buildings and the campus. However, there was no mention of a weekly AI Frontier Focus discussion, especially not this morning or today.
I know I put it in your packages. I checked 3 times and ensured I had everything, especially that one, because it's really the core of our business, how we operate as a team. You know, Jay was around my desk when I was getting your packages together, but he wouldn't have removed that, do you think?
I don't put anything past that man. And strangely, Quita and I don't have that information, and we're not ready for the meeting. That's really strange.
I concur. Based on what we know about Megan, there's no way she missed that. There's just absolutely no way. But let's not jump to the conclusion yet. I'm not sure if he's a culprit, but things are pointing in that direction. Anyway, we're used to stuff like this in corporate America. So I tell you what, since Vera has a call for me, let me go to her office for that 8:30 a.m. I got like 15 minutes to get over there. And why don't we meet back in Erica's office at 10 so that we can discuss our ideas? How does that sound to everyone?
Sounds great to me.
That sounds like a solid plan of action.
Quita, I take it you're going to be ready for today's presentation at 1.
Absolutely. We will be ready to share our latest ideas and hear your thoughts. And my name is pronounced Quita.
Interesting. Well, hopefully you're not. Just putting some old 1 + 1 = 2 things together, and you actually think of something innovative. As you are aware, as the president of the company, I have the authority to decide which product we will actually build.
Yep, totally understand. It won't be a simple 1 + 1 = 2 situation. It will be something truly innovative. And yes, you made it very clear to us yesterday that you are in charge. You're the president. That was an interesting conversation I just had with Vera, where she basically asked if we had received the package and if we were ready to present. In my opinion, that was a question she could have sent over an email and not a face-to-face conversation. Anyways, I'm sorry, gang, but I told her yes, we were ready.
Oh, you didn't tell her you didn't receive the package?
What do we need that for? We have you to guide us. You explained what this is about, and now we're going to sit down and brainstorm ideas. This is what we do. We work well under pressure. Together, we'll present our ideas because we believe in girl power.
I love this. This is so girl power at its finest.
So, ideals? I think I have one, but I'm not 100% sure if it's going to work or if it's really innovative enough. I was thinking about an artificial intelligence ring, but no, there are numerous companies already doing that to track biometrics for health purposes, which might not be sufficient.
Hold on a second. Don't shut it down just yet. Just because it's been done before doesn't mean we can't do it better. If anything, their version gives us a blueprint to elevate.
What are you thinking?
Don't you remember when we went to Luigi's fitness center in the building and his equipment had all the latest M&G AI technology products built into them, along with the holographic display from the treadmills?
Yeah? Keep going. Tell me what you're thinking.
Well, what if we could combine that with the ring, the holographic part, where you don't have to pull out your smartphone to get your data. You simply swipe across the ring and it displays the information in a holographic form. You can see everything, your heartbeat, your blood pressure, and the many steps you've taken. And girl, you know I don't walk, so I got like 5 steps, but that's okay. You know, stuff like that. What do you think?
You're onto something. We could actually do that. That would be good.
Perfect. So how?
We can utilize the Neo HoloLink R3, which is the technology used for the holographic aspect of the AI. By incorporating this into the system, we can enhance its functionality.
I love it. That was brilliant. Seriously, that idea just lit a fire. So Megan, what are our next steps?
Well, since we have an idea and it sounds like you know how to execute it, the next step would be for us to set up the presentation deck. And there's a standard. You must follow the company's guidelines, obtain the schematics, and have everything in place before you are ready to present. You just say the idea, present that, and it goes from there.
That sounds perfect. Let's split up and tackle this project efficiently. I will handle the AI portion. Erica, could you please locate the necessary parts from the lab downstairs? Megan, it would be great if you could start working on the power deck. Afterward, we can all come together just before the meeting to assemble everything and prepare our presentation.
Red sandals, my guy. In a world of copycats, your swagger's gospel. But even prophets need a megaphone.
Reese, I don't bend my brand. I'm the brand. Convince me why I need your agency more than my 50 million followers. I am already worth over $100 million.
Strategy, baby. We'll map your voice across TikTok, Insta, and even that new Meta thing with content hotter than your sandals. Community engagement, crisis defense, and paid ads that turn views into dollars. And what if I could tell you that I can make you worth $250 million by the end of 2026?
Word on the street is that you're very selective in your clients. A client can't hire you. You choose if you want the client. Is this true?
Yes, I can't be bought, and there must be the right amount of professional chemistry between me and the client. If I don't think I can make a client better than they already are, then there is no need for us to work together.
But yo, you are leaving free money on the table. What man does that?
Money is nothing but a construct. I can always make more money. I have been lucky in this world not to let money control my every moment, and I can always make more. That's why it's important to have a strong management team behind you who understands multiple types of business ventures to help diversify your portfolio. This way, you are not controlled by any person or object. You truly are free.
That's what's up. I never had anyone explain that concept to me before. But Reese, I've been through a lot of managers, and most of those bastards just wanted a quick buck. What makes you so different than them?
Simple. I'm Reese, and I can't be duplicated. And to be fully transparent, I did my homework on you prior to this conversation. The teams you worked with in the past had some very shady dealings. I totally understand why you're hesitant to trust anyone. So this is what I am willing to do. For the first 6 months, I will waive my standard 20% fee and work for free. If I don't add an additional $20 million to your net worth at the end of those 6 months, then the management deal is null and void. No bad blood. You get to walk away from the contract. However, if I add $20 million or more to your network at the end of the 6 months, then you will sign a 2-year deal at my standard 20% rate. And I will not charge you for the 6 months I worked for free. Now, how does that sound?
Well, damn. Impressive pitch. But what's in it for me?
My autograph on your contract means I'm betting on you, champ. Sign here, and I'll bet my reputation on your rise.
Reese, consider me signed, sealed, delivered.
Welcome aboard. The first deliverable drops in 48 hours. Custom teaser reels, 3 hashtag campaigns, and a community poll that'll send your engagement through the roof.
48 hours? I sleep 10 hours a night. I expect midnight premieres.
Midnight premieres it is. My midnight oil is non-negotiable. Now, Clause 2, Full Crisis Response Playbook. If anybody tries to clap back at you online, we turn their clap into your headline.
I like the sound of that. What about content ownership? I want full creative control and a cameo on the Ms Quita Gurl Show.
Cameo? You know that show's Quita and Erica's playground. Your cameo is contingent on viral metrics. But sure, if you hit 50 million views in 30 days, we'll write you in as Sandal Saint.
Deal! And how do you handle influencer matchmaking? I want collabs that feel organic, not forced endorsements. Let me do one more thing. Which camera should I talk to? Oh, that one. Okay, bet. TikTok, Patreon, YouTube, and IG, do y'all thing and follow my world of AI creations for the Ms Quita Gurl Show so they can write me in for a cameo.
We vet partners based on psychographics, not just follower count. Your next duet will be with someone whose audience overlaps by 35% and has engagement rates north of 10%. That's science, not luck.
Solid nutrition for my brand. Last thing, my girlfriend texted she's crashing my studio party tonight. Think you can craft an invite that doesn't scream corporate?
Leave it to me. A slick meme, a playful nudge in your DMs, and boom! Intimate enough for lovers, exclusive enough for fans.
Reese, you're a wizard! I'll sign anything you slide across that desk.
Get ready to supernova. We're turning your solar flare into a galaxy of followers, revenue streams, and cultural moments.
You know, Reese, I've seen a lot of suits in my life, but you wear confidence like it was tailor-made.
Appreciate it. A good fit makes the whole package pop.
Oh, it pops all right. Tell me, do you have someone special helping you pick those threads, or are you flying a solo on style?
I've got a handful of consultants, coffee by day, late-night brainstorms by night.
Consultants be damned. I meant someone in your personal Rolodex.
Can't give away all my secrets. Keeps the mystique alive.
Mystique's got its charm, but the right partner? That's what turns the ride into something unforgettable. Ever thought about expanding your portfolio with the kind of synergy that pays in more ways than one?
My primary investment is in growth. Professional, personal, planetary.
Ambitious. I like that. You wear it well. Like something tailored, but not just to impress. It's the kind of energy that turns a smart move into a lasting impression. Makes me wonder what other investments you've got your eye on.
Appreciated, Red. But let's be clear. Around here, ambition isn't magic. It's craft, timing, and knowing when to let the room wonder. So let's build something worth remembering and let the rest stay curious.
Magic indeed. Funny how the real alchemists don't need smoke or mirrors.
I just wanted to tell you ladies, good luck with your DEI project you put together. You know, it's always nice to see the company making space for initiatives, real trailblazing stuff. Break a nail, leg.
Let me tell you something, mofo. You've got about 2 more syllables before I leap across this table and remind you that this DEI project is smarter than anything you've pitched since your little parking app flopped in beta.
Jay, please go and play in traffic. We don't need luck. And if you're real quiet, you might learn something today. But knowing you, that's asking too much.
You're a bit feisty. I like that trait in a woman. Makes things more entertaining when I have to clean up your ideas later and repackage them for the real pitch.
You can take your fake charm and recycled talking points with you. This room's for builders, not buzzwords. Bye, Jay.
I take it everyone has worked and put their presentation together, including the new people. Let's just hope what you brought isn't more fluff wrapped in enthusiasm. I don't have time for passion projects. I'm looking for execution. All right, then. Let's get this over with. Who's going first? And honestly, I don't care. Just make sure it's coherent this time. Please, let's not waste everyone's bandwidth with ideas that belong in a sophomore design class. Some of us actually came prepared.
Oh, I got it, President Vera. I'll kick things off. My idea? Simple. Why don't we reimagine a smart ring? A sleek, discreet piece of wearable tech redefining user experience. No screens, no swipes, no noise. Just a subtle gesture and your data appears right in front of you, holographically. Health vitals, meetings, biometrics, floating in the air, real time. It's elegant, scalable, and more intuitive than anything we've seen on the market. I've been working on it for a while now. I just needed the right moment to bring it forward. Wow! I mean, it's not like anyone else here was thinking along those lines, right? Gesture-based holographic interaction? Please! The idea practically writes itself. Simple, elegant, revolutionary, if you're actually tapped in and thinking beyond groupthink. But hey, some people brainstorm, others just watch.
Oh my God, that's amazing! That is so innovative and brilliant. Wow, this is what I'm talking about. Forward thinking, scalable, disruptive, real leadership energy.
Yeah, I know. I come up with the greatest ideas. It's like I dream and code and wake up with patents. Some people wake up and scroll. I wake up and invent.
Well, how will we implement the holographic technology into the rings? You know, assuming you're not too modest to walk us through your genius blueprint.
Oh, that's the easy part. Since we're the sole proprietors of the Neo HoloLink R3 system, we'll leverage its AI protocol to sync hardware and software seamlessly. A unified deployment pipeline, minimal latency, fully encrypted biometric display. Boom! Market ready in weeks. Honestly, I'm shocked no one brought this to the table sooner. Wow!
That's brilliant! Just brilliant! Honestly, I don't need to hear anything else today. We're going with Jay's product. No contest. As usual, Jay, you are amazing at product development. Maybe you should have been in that role to begin with. Just saying. What the hell was that? He literally
literally stole our idea. How is that possible? No, like word for word, Quita. The man just served up our brilliance on a platinum tray like he birthed it in a think tank instead of ear hustling near my office. And the room stood up. They clapped like we were background noise to his spotlight.
I don't know. I don't know how he got it. I have no idea. We just came up with it. We just did. Like 2 days ago. That idea wasn't in no memo, wasn't on no deck, wasn't even fully baked yet. So how the hell did he pull it out the oven golden brown like he'd been cooking it for weeks? Nah, something's off.
And he said it word for word. That's the scary part about it. He even knew how to do it, like down to the phrasing. The gesture beast holographic interface, that was Erica's line. That's how she said it. He didn't just take the concept, he took the rhythm of it. I'm sorry, that's not coincidence. That's rehearsed theft.
I did notice that he walked by a couple of times, but he can't read lips. And for the most part, our backs were to him. And these glass walls are soundproof, so there's no way he could have heard us. It's always the same story, Erica. We show up, we grind, we elevate, and somebody with a golf membership and a LinkedIn headshot takes our work and gets the glory. The game ain't changed, just the branding.
Unless there's a camera or something in these offices that we're unaware of. Because make it make sense. Either this place is built on surveillance or someone planted something. Because I'm not about to sit here and let another well-moisturized mediocre man win with my thoughts.
Actually, no. It's against the law to install cameras in offices, bathrooms, and other private areas. No cameras are allowed. With the exception of the conference room, which utilizes video cameras, no additional security cameras are permitted in that area. There are only security cameras in public accessible spaces, such as our cubicle units, the work desk units, and the reception area, among others. If he saw or heard something, it wasn't through the building's legal infrastructure, which means, if it happened, it was personal, targeted, intentional.
Well, there are no cameras in here. Something else. Is there any way that he could have hacked the mics on our computers? 'Cause this smells like sabotage, like someone's been building a back door and using us like beta testers without our knowledge. They always say bring your whole self to work, but it's clear they just want access to our ideas, not our names on them.
No, that's not possible. All of those are encrypted. Therefore, you must know the person's encryption code to activate it. And if someone tried to brute force it, it'll alert you. He didn't break the system. He bypassed it, which means whatever happened, it was done dirty, on the low, and with help.
Maybe we think it's too high-tech here. If cameras are not allowed, he did not brute force our computers, or my computer in this case. What if he has a listening device in the office right now? Because I'm sorry, but every Black woman I know in corporate has this moment when you realize the room ain't clapping for you, they're clapping over you. And it's always the same excuse. We didn't know she thought of it first. Well, guess what? This time, we're about to make damn sure they do.
Hi, besties! It was such a pain to get here. Can you believe the security in this place was actually challenging me? Geez, for goodness sake, I am Becky. Don't they know who I am?
Becky, what are you doing here? This ain't no drop in and disrupt type of Tuesday. This is I'm about to go commit an HR violation type of Tuesday.
What happened to your voice? You sound different. Anyway, I wanted to let you know I'm having a party soon, and I'd like to invite you both. I think it's going to be so fun. We'll have food, drinks, and a real-life psychic. I can't wait to hear about the wonderful future ahead of me.
Aw, thanks, Becky. That was so sweet of you to personally deliver the invite like it's 1997. Of course we'll be there. But, baby, couldn't this have been an email? A text? A carrier pigeon?
Girl, you live in the same damn building as we do. You could have hollered this in the elevator. You made a whole field trip just to announce cupcakes and card readings?
I suppose I could have, but this was way more fun to see your smiling faces after hearing I am inviting you personally to my swanky party. And besides, I get to see your new posh offices. They really pulled out the red carpet for you, Quita. Well, I have to go now. My new man should be back from audition soon, and I don't want him to worry. Bye, besties. And bye, new assistant lady, even though I don't know your name. You look nice, so I will be nice. But please remember, my name is Becky, and I hope you are not trying to steal my besties. For the record, I am Quita and Erica besties. Okay, bye!
Girl, get out of here, and thank you for the personal invite. Megan, don't listen to her. She's a bit delusional and lives in Becky's world 24/7. She is more of a frenemy than our bestie.
Okay, I totally understand now and noted.
Be nice, Erica. She's a bit different, but I still think she's a sweet girl. A little over the top sometimes, but still sweet. And look what she did. She got us in here smiling after that horrible shit show we just experienced. So I have to give her some kudos for that one.
You have a point, Quita. I guess she has some good qualities, but she is still delusional as hell some days.
Have you ever had one of those days where the universe decides to throw shade, sabotage, and sarcasm all before lunchtime? Yeah, that was us today. The morning started like any other, full of good vibes, big ideas, and that unstoppable energy you only get when your crew is in sync. We were ready to drop innovation like it was hot. But somebody, Jay, had other plans and apparently thought spying was part of his job description. Midday rolls in, and Reese is somewhere across town working his marketing magic like he's hosting Shark Tank in a velvet hoodie. Meanwhile, me and Erica are piecing together how our whole vision got jacked right out from under us. We kept our cool, but trust, the storm was brewing. By the end of the day, it went left. That man really pitched our idea like he dreamed it up in his sleep. And Vera, don't even get me started, was clapping like he just reinvented electricity. But we didn't fold. We followed the trail, found the bug he planted, and served him a 5-course meal of silence and side-eye. So, to all the corporate pirates out there, steal the style, but you can't copy the soul. Next week, it's personal. Erica, Megan, and I, we're not just coming back. We're coming back sharper, louder, and 10 steps ahead. Because when they try to mute us, we turn the volume all the way up. Catch us in episode 6. We're not just pitching ideas. We're reclaiming the throne. The Ms Quita Gurl Show is filmed in front of a live AI studio audience, available on all major streaming platforms.
What are we going to do now? Jay has stolen our ideal.
I am so mad about that. How could he just steal something and claim it as his?
Well, to be honest, I'm still angry too, but we can't let that get the best of us. We need to think strategically about how we're going to recover from this.
Well, that's just great. Now we have 2 products, and we're going to compete against him.
Actually, this is a good thing, because what we can do is come up with a whole new idea and give us an opportunity to show him. Just because you stole our ideal doesn't mean you're better than us. In fact, we're going to show you that you're not better than us.
That sounds great, but how do we ensure that he doesn't steal this idea?
When we arrived, the first thing I did was scan all the offices, particularly your cubicle, Megan, for any listening devices. I used an app that detects radio frequencies. So far, everything looks good. There are no hidden devices, no cameras, nothing. Our offices are currently safe. However, that doesn't mean he can't sneak in and plant another device, especially if he realizes that this one is missing.
Great thinking, Erica. However, I wish we had a way to have a 24/7 guard stationed near our offices. We know we shouldn't use the conference rooms because he could easily enter and plant something there without our knowledge. If we could find a way to monitor our conversations and activities while keeping him out, that would be ideal.
Well, that's true, but we still need an ideal. They're only giving us until Friday, which is 3 days away, to come up with the ideal and present.
Has this ever happened before?
No, not in the history I've worked here. It has always just been one product at a time. I don't know what caused the sudden shift.
It doesn't matter. We still need to come up with something. We have 3 days to think about it. I suggest we brainstorm some ideas, and then we can all bring our thoughts to the table tomorrow. From there, we can see which one makes the most sense and move forward.
Sounds good, but Quita, if he steals another one of our ideas, we are going to have a problem, okay? And the real version of Erica will come out to play.
Okay, well, I will forward you all any email correspondence that comes through, and we'll do our thing from there.
Sounds great. Thanks, Megan.
And who was that hot gentleman making googly eyes with you?
I doubt that's true. His name is John from the Miami branch, and he works in the AI large language model division. He's one of the top experts in many of M&G AI development product lines.
Well, how he looked at you, I think he might have a small crush. And girl, he is fine.
I think he just sees me as a coworker only. I just think he is a nice Colombian guy. Their culture is naturally friendly.
If you say so. But Megan, this is crazy that we have to come up with another idea just for this mofo to potentially steal it.
I agree, but what can we do?
We are capable of accomplishing much, but I want to avoid being fired in my first month. However, we have great potential.
This is why I like you. You keep it real. I really love that about you.
There it goes. You're finally coming out of that shell. And thanks. I try, but people do try my patience a lot.
Well, I also think Jay has spies around here.
Spies?
Yes. He has people who work for him, and they are always ear hustling and listening to different things to report back to Jay.
Girl, no. You didn't just say ear hustling. I knew I liked you from day one. You got a little sister spirit in ya.
Yes, ear hustling. So we still have to be careful about who we say things around.
I noticed that there seemed to be a kind of cliquish behavior here. It's as if everyone is in groups of 3. Is that a company thing?
No, not really. It's just something that people tend to do. So they all have their trios. I don't know. It's somewhat unusual and quite cliquey. So once you're in one, you're kind of in it for life. It's like a fraternity/sorority. It's really weird.
Interesting. Okay, thanks for that. What about you? Do you have a trio?
No, unfortunately, I don't. I don't really click with many people. I was an assistant to several people before you and Quita, and they were just bosses. They weren't really friendly people. So I just did my job, and that was it. And other coworkers really didn't talk to me. I guess I'm socially awkward a little bit, but, people don't really seem to vibe with me at all.
Well, Megan, let me tell you something. We're going to change that. Quita and I just started, and it's just us. So now it's you, and now you have your trio.
Oh my God, that is so exciting. Are you serious? I'm just an assistant. I'm not high up like you and Quita.
Girl, that means nothing. We respect you. We made that clear from the very beginning. We admire your work ethic and recognize your capabilities. To us, you feel like a little sister, and you are now part of our group. Together, we form a trio, and others aren't ready for what we can achieve.
I don't think they will be ready or see us coming.
So, Quita, as the president of the company, it's my job to pick the best products to pursue.
Yes, you've made that very clear.
Well, I'm glad you understand how the role of a president works here. Anyway, we received a notification from the CEOs stating that they would like to produce 2 products simultaneously, which is somewhat unusual for us, as we normally don't do that.
Oh, yeah, we saw the email this morning. Do you know why they made that decision?
No. And as the president, I don't ask questions to my bosses. I simply execute.
Sorry, I didn't mean to imply it, but again, we've seen the email and we'll start working on an idea to present to you by the deadline. There is no need to panic at this early stage in the process.
Well, that's what's interesting. They specifically wanted you and Erica to work on something. They called your names. I don't understand why, out of hundreds of engineers and developers, they specifically ask for you and Erica to work on a product. Do you know why?
I have no clue, but I'm excited that they know who I am.
Okay, well, again, as the president, I still have the final say on whether your product makes it or not, so please do good. And, as you know, Jay can also present another product, as he did the other day. And if I like it, then I'll pick it. And that discretion is left up to the president. So I hope you guys have a better performance this time.
Oh, we're going to have a better performance. Don't you worry about that. And it was interesting that Jay's product, which was picked, was so detailed. He knew a lot about the technical aspects of the product, but I wasn't aware he was so well-versed in the technology. It didn't seem like a sales guy would know that much technical information. But at any rate, I hope he's able to pull it off, since Erica and I will be busy working on our new product.
Well, true, he is sales, but he's obviously got a skill and a knack for this type of stuff. It's unfortunate that you won't be able to assist him if he needs it.
Oh, I don't think he needs assistance since he's so smart. He will be able to figure all of this out on his own.
Well, as president, I have other meetings and things to do, so I am going to go now. Nice speaking with you. Have a great day.
You too. Good morning, and thank you for calling LXP Inc. My name is Sarah. How can I assist you?
Hello and good morning. My name is Melinda Van Johnson, and I am the CEO of the Melinda Lux Liaison Group. I am calling to inquire about the potential sales of the Sky High Opulence Tower, which I found on the Shy Mile High End real estate brokerage app. Could you direct me to the person I should contact regarding the sale of the tower?
Hi, Melinda. The person in charge of that sale is Craig Scott. Currently, it appears he's on the line with another broker at the moment, and his calendar is jam-packed for today. Would you like me to see if I can get you on his calendar for later this week?
Thanks, Sarah, but I will need to speak with him today. I have a potential buyer who's willing to pay 10.9% over the asking price for the purchase of the building. However, there are a few contingencies, one of which is that the sale will take place within the next few days.
Well, that should get Craig's attention. If you could hold for a few minutes, I'll ring his line.
No problem. I will be here.
Good morning, Mr. Scott. I have Melinda, the CEO of the Melinda Lux Liaison Group, on line 1, and she would like to speak to you about the sale of the Sky High Opulence Tower.
Good morning, Sarah. How are you doing today? Who's on the line? Is this another so-called broker who thinks they have what it takes to sell this building?
Her name is Melinda Van Johnson, and she's the CEO of the company.
Did you verify her surface-level credentials?
Of course, and everything checks out.
I am really frustrated with these so-called brokers who are trying to buy a building that is clearly out of their client's price range. Additionally, I've never heard of Melinda Van Johnson or whatever her name is. Please collect her direct contact information and I will reach out to her if I think she is important enough.
I should mention that her client is willing to pay 10.9% over the asking price for the building.
Sure, they are willing to pay an additional $5.4 million on top of the building's $50 million price tag. Yeah, right? Does she even know how much this building is selling for? Anyway, this is wasting my time. Tell her I am busy and we'll contact her later.
Sir, not to overstep here, but her credentials so far are checking out. Maybe you could give her a few minutes of your time?
Yes, Sarah, you are definitely overstepping your role and position in the company. I am done with this conversation. Goodbye.
Don't be so rude!
I apologize, but I'm currently unable to connect with Craig. If you could provide me with your direct contact information, I can pass it along to him. He will call you back when he has the chance.
Interesting. You had me on hold for almost 5 minutes, so I assume you were able to speak with Craig. For whatever reason, it seems he told you to put me in line and that he will get back to me when he wants. I understand you are just doing your job, but I also have responsibilities to uphold and must insist that you connect me to Craig sooner rather than later.
I'm so sorry, Melinda, but he's not taking any calls at the moment. However, I promise you that if you provide me with your contact information, I will personally ensure he receives it.
Sorry, Sarah, but I will need to speak to Craig within the next few minutes. Also, did I mention this was a cash offer above the current asking price?
Cash offer?
Yes, cash offer with a few contingencies. And again, one of those contingencies is timing.
May I put you on hold again for a second?
Absolutely. I will be here when you get back. Could you do me one more small favor and remind him of his legal obligations to speak with me, as I am attempting to present him with a genuine offer to his client?
Hi, Craig. I know you said to get Melinda's information and that you would contact her later. Still, she just provided me with some more valuable information about the sale.
Good morning again, Sarah. Obviously, this Melinda character is pushy. I actually admire that in a woman. So, what new, fantastic information has she had for me in the last 5 minutes?
This is a cash offer.
Cash offer? Yeah, right. And this new brokerage has those types of funds just floating around in the air? Ha! If you believe that, I have some swampland to sell you in Florida.
Yes, with some contingencies. She also asked me to mention to you that you are obligated by law to speak with her on behalf of the seller when an offer is being presented.
Fine. Connect me, since she is going to be annoying about this.
One moment. Connecting you both now.
All right, Miss Van Johnson, you've got me on the line, so let's not waste any more of my time. What exactly are you trying to do here? Flip a $50 million building like it's a condo on the South Loop?
Craig, if I wanted to flip a condo, I wouldn't be calling you. I'm calling because I have a serious client with deep pockets and fast-moving interests. They want sky-high opulence, and they're willing to pay over the asking price, or pure cash. No loans, but good old-fashioned, hard-earned cash.
Everyone claims they have a cash buyer until it's time to wire funds. No offense, but I've seen a dozen so-called luxury brokers this quarter alone try to throw their names around. What makes you different?
For starters, I didn't throw my name around, I earned it. I'm not here to impress you, Craig. I'm here to buy a tower. I've handled 8-figure deals before you had your first client meeting of the day, so let's not question experience. What you should be asking is how soon I can get you the paperwork. And what makes me different is that I am that bitch. This means we can do it the easy way or the hard way. It's your choice.
8 figures, huh? Impressive. But sky-high opulence isn't just a tower. It's a landmark. It's been sitting quietly because we don't just hand it off to anyone who waltzes in with big promises.
And that's where your thinking is outdated. While you're protecting a tower as if it were sacred ground, I'm offering the kind of modernization that elevates it to the next tier of value. My firm is already partnered with M&G Artificial Intelligence Industry. We're talking smart infrastructure, holographic systems, and AI security all fully integrated. You want to impress your seller? Let me put that deal in your hands.
M&G? Wait, you're working with them?
That's right. And they're on board pending some fine print details. My buyer is tech-driven and time-sensitive. You stall, we walk. But if you take the meeting, make the sale, and you just might walk away with the highest commission check of your career.
Look, I'm not used to being spoken to like this.
Then maybe it's time you updated your expectations. Because what I'm offering isn't just a sale, it's a transformation. You want flashy or you want results? Because I bring results.
All right, you've made your point. I may not like your tone, but I respect the hustle. I'll admit, you came harder than I expected.
And yet, exactly as I intended.
Fine, send me your terms. The full proposal, contingencies included. If it all checks out, we're moving forward.
You'll have it within the hour. And Craig? Next time, don't underestimate the woman on the other end of the line.
Noted. You're a lot of things, Melinda Van Johnson. Soft isn't one of them.
Damn right. You have a good day, Mr. Scott, and we look forward to seeing you at the closing.
Thanks everyone for coming to my event. I'm excited to see you all here. But of course, you've all come to hang out with your favorite bestie, me. Tonight, we are going to have a special treat. I invited a world-renowned psychic to tell us our futures. Isn't that exciting? Well, anyway, my future is pretty solid, so I doubt I'll learn anything new about myself. I'm attractive and wealthy, and numerous men are pursuing me. But enough about me. Everyone, let's enjoy the festivities.
That damn Becky is a hot-ass mess. But hey, I have to give her props. She does know how to put together one hell of a party. This event is surely going to be entertaining.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that one. But here's the real tea. I had no idea this building has its own set of party rooms. Crazy! And after the last few days we definitely needed some cool-down time.
Girl! If we're keeping it a buck, I was going to strangle that mofo for stealing our idea. He'd better be glad I'm a Christian, because the old me? Whoo, child, she don't do HR forms, she does damage. But I'm trying to keep it cute, for now.
Well, I'm glad you didn't do that. But just to be clear, I would have joined in for that ass-whooping session.
Girl, I know! That's why you're my best friend. Ride or die and ready to roll at a moment's notice. I swear between the two of us, folks don't know if they're getting hugs or smoke. Personally, I prefer to always give them that smoke.
Did I hear someone say bestie?
Girl, you know I wasn't talking about you.
Oh, Erica? Your voice sounds normal again. Much better. I was starting to think you had a sore throat or something.
Girl, don't do me. You know I have to be professional in y'all's world, put on my polished act so these folks don't get scared. But trust, the real me is always on standby.
Becky, thank you for the invitation to this amazing event. I am so impressed with how you pulled this together.
Well, don't be surprised. This was nothing. I just woke up the other day and decided I wanted to have a party with everyone. But this building didn't have a ballroom, so I asked my daddy to purchase the entire floor and build me a ballroom so I could have parties. My dad typically foots the bill, so I can do whatever I want.
Oh, wow. Now that's some next level richness. That's a great connection to have. And thank you for personally delivering the invitation to our offices in person. I didn't know you knew anyone at M&G.
Yes, girl, who do you know there to be able just to waltz in like you own that place?
Of course, I don't own it, but my daddy plays golf with the CEOs, so I get a chance to try out their new stuff for free, of course. And also, I think I might be on the board of directors.
The board of directors? Now, girl, that's some new level of respect and swag. I mean, I always knew you had connections, but I didn't realize you had a VIP seat at the big table, probably right next to the snack tray.
Thanks, Erica. I don't really have any voting power or stuff like that, but I do occasionally get to sit in and listen to talk about boring AI techie stuff, and they don't have good snacks there. Anyway, how were your first few days at the office?
Overall, the first few days were really good, and we met some amazing people. We were on a pitch idea.
But this asshole named Jay stole our idea and pitched before we got a chance to do so.
He did what? I really dislike that guy. He tried to date me multiple times, but something about him seemed a bit shady.
Shady is an understatement for that guy. We discovered he actually planted a listening device in Erica's office. Like, that was so damn evil and disrespectful. And to top it all off, we were just informed this morning that the CEOs have requested that Erica and I both come up with a new AI product within the next few days.
Jeez, I hope that Jay gets what's coming to him.
Here you go, Mr. Vassar. Your treats are ready. No, you cannot have a drink. Alcohol is for humans. Okay, yes, you can have some water. Give me a minute to get you a bowl. What do you mean you don't want your red bowl? What color bowl would you like? Your red bowl? You destroyed that bowl last week because you said it looked at you wrong. Oh, you were just joking. Well, why did you chew it up? Because you were bored and wanted attention. Okay, we will buy you a new bowl.
Girl, I think Caleb is missing a few screws. He's really talking to a dog.
Be nice, Erica. We love Caleb, and he is such a sweetheart.
Yeah, he's cool, but still, he's literally having a conversation with a dog right now. Sorry, not sorry.
You know, there have been a few studies where people have successfully translated animal sounds into human speech. I think the latest one was with dolphins. What if we...
Spit it out, girl. What if we could what?
No, it's silly and would never work.
What would never work? Girl, don't leave me hanging like that. You know I live for a wild idea. Go on and spill it before I start making up my own version, and it ends up way crazier than what you were thinking.
What if we were able to create an AI product that can translate animal speech into human speech? Their vocabulary isn't as in-depth as a human's, but science has proven time and time again that animals do understand us. Now, what if we take that a step further and create an AI-powered device that human could wear, and when their pet speaks, it translates the animal's speech into human speech?
That's brilliant! We have all the tools we need to make this happen at the company. And I am quite sure Caleb and his dog, Mr. Vassar, will be on board for the project.
Are you sure it's a good idea? I mean, I like it, but is it too out there?
Quita, that's our job to think outside of the box, and girl, you just hit the nail on the head with this one.
You're right! Let's do this! I'll ask Caleb and see if he's on board. And knowing him, he'll be all in the moment Mr. Vassar gets a speaking role. If we can pull this off, it's not just a product, it's a whole new conversation starter. We could really shake things up around here.
No, you cannot sit at the grown folks' table just because you have a bow tie on. That's not how etiquette works, little man. Really? You invented your own dog etiquette now? Please. Just last week, you tried to eat a croissant off my neighbor's plate mid-sentence. What do you mean that the croissant called to you spiritually? Sir, you are a dachshund, not a medium. Okay, yes. You can have a bite of my croissant, but if I catch you side-eyeing anyone else's snacks tonight, you're going on treat probation. No, that's not animal cruelty. That's accountability, sir.
What exactly is going on here? Are you seriously talking to the dog like he's gonna file a complaint with HR?
Technically, he already has. Says you interrupted a very important conversation between colleagues.
Okay, are we pretending this dog is your coworker now? Because I did not invite Lassie and Dr. Doolittle to my party.
Well, technically, he's more like my supervisor. And he says you owe him a fancy cheese board since he RSVP'd personally. See? He says triple cream brie only. Goat cheese makes him gassy.
Oh my god, Caleb, you're insane. Like, in a should probably not be left alone with electronics kind of way. But you know what? I'll allow it, because it's weirdly entertaining and this is my event.
Thank you, Your Highness. We humbly accept your hospitality. But only if the DJ plays Who Let the Dogs Out before midnight. He says that was a demand, not a request.
Fantastic. I'm officially being bullied by a cute wiener dog. Great party planning, Becky. Great party planning.
Yo, Roberto. You good, man? You've been walking around this party like you are on a countdown to flex season.
Gregory, meu amigo. I am good, but exhausted. I bebe en training non-stop. This body? It's prepping for war, meu amigo.
War? What is this, a swimsuit military now? You out here fighting battles with baby oil and beach towels?
Close enough. I got a big runway show next month in Miami. Men's swimwear and underwear collection. Super exclusive. Streaming worldwide. Lots of ice, lots of pressure. And to top it all off, Marcus McCormick, the famous male underwear photographer, is supposed to be in attendance.
Oh, that explains the celery sticks and sparkling water. I thought Becky put you on a hostage diet.
Please. Becky will throw foie gras at me just for fun. But listen, it's more than just the show. The designer is thinking of selling me the entire men's division. Like owner's shop. Swimwear, underwear, and the brand name.
Wait, you're talking about owning it? Like, that whole walk the runway, now sign the checks vibe?
Exactly. It's my shot to flip the industry. But the deal's hanging by a thread, my amigo. Some of the sponsors pulled back at the last minute. Without full funding, the sale is at risk. And the might just be walking in briefs for nothing.
Man, hell no. You're too talented for that nonsense. Look, let me be one of your top sponsors. Real talk. My shop had a good year, I got a lot of financial cushion, and I'd be proud to see my name attached to your hustle.
Are you serious? Gregory, I don't even know what to say, hermano.
All I want is a front row seat and a little shine for the brand. The rest is your show.
Done. And after the show, I want you on stage for the finale. You and MR basar in coordinated tank tops.
I ain't doing no runway walk, but I will barbecue backstage. You're about to change the game, and I'm here for it.
Gracias. Hey, you used to have these team new legs. I owe you one.
Nah, bro, you just keep doing you. I'll help handle the financial support. Besides, there will be big ballers in the audience, and that gives my company a chance to sell a few exotic cars potentially. I view this as paying for an advertisement, but I'm just giving the ad dollars to my bro.
Perfecto.
Let me buy some tickets for the gang, and I will cover all hotel and travel expenses. Do you think you can get us all to the front row?
Meu amigo, it's done. Front row, best seats in the house, and trust me, that needs going to change everything.
Whew! If Becky's party was any indication, the only thing louder than the music is the drama walking around in stilettos. From fashion shows and fake flirting to dogs demanding cheese boards and corporate spies playing dirty, I swear, my life needs its own terms and conditions. But tonight, something clicked. Erica and I found our next big idea. Caleb and Mr. Vassar sparked something wild. And let's be honest, Melinda reminded the boys in suits that cash, class, and a strategy will always win the room. So yeah, Jay may have stolen a blueprint, but baby, he didn't steal our brilliance. And next season, we're coming for everything we deserve, with a little help from a psychic and a whole lot of power moves. Buckle up, because this is just the calm before the glow up. And something tells me Miss Clearvault is about to uncover a future none of us are ready for. But this night is not yet over. Erica and I still have to get our champagne toast with the host who does the most. So make sure you're subscribed and following for the Season 2 drop, because Episode 7 is serving the truth, and no amount of glam can cover it up.